Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampItCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today for our live video tutorial and our March card class. I'm sorry if you watched that first video and I had to cut out. I got a call that I had to answer. But everything's fine, and so I just was one of those things, you know, we all have things like that come up. Okay, so today, let me show you the cards we're making. We're going to just make one of each on our video today, but in our card class, we make two of each. So if you place an order of $30 or more by the end of, by next Thursday, you'll get a kit to make these cards at home for free. And then if you spend $50, I'll include an embellishment with it. So we are using the Perennial Lavender designer paper. Now, I thought this would be retiring, but surprise, surprise, it is actually going to be in the new catalog, which I'm very excited about because we rarely get purple, anything with purples in it. So this paper is gorgeous. Let me show you real quick. This is, the first one will be the printed, the floral side, and then on the back, we have this beautiful paper right here. And this is our next pattern, so all of our paper's double-sided. And then the back of this has this really pretty purple wash kind of pattern. Then we have this one. This is one of my favorites. I love it because I love white with crumb cake. And then with the pops of green and purple. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Then we have this green wash on the other side. Then here's another one. I like it when they do it in this direction because you can get 6 different cards out of that paper, card fronts. And then this great plaid. This is my second favorite pattern. I love the backs of the papers. And then we have this one all kind of filled in with florals. And then the back is this fun little purple and white pattern. I have that upside down. Okay, and then we have this one right here. And then on the back side is this leaf pattern. So gorgeous paper. Continuing over to next year. So we get a whole nother year of using it, which I'm really excited about. Okay, then on our stamp set today, we're using the Everyday Details bundle. This is also carrying over to next year. It has these fun rectangle and circle dies that cut out these little like a little circled border. I'll show you on our projects because we're using these. And then for the inside, we have just 3 sentiments. So for my inside sentiments, I'm using the Charming Sentiment stamp set. This is retiring. It has dies that cut out all the words, but I've only used the dies a couple times, but I use these words all the time, and you can see they're well loved because I love these things. I'm going to miss them. But, you know, we've got to get rid of some of the old to make way for some of the new. Okay, so let's start with our first card. Now, you will get, if you place an order, you will get a PDF with the instructions and measurements for the card. Otherwise, if you just want to see what supplies I use, you can check my blog. Okay, so I have a white piece for the inside. Now, I've already die cut one of those, the rectangles out of the middle of my Blackberry Bliss cardstock. Make sure you get all the little circles out so you can put it down on the white and you can see all these little circles are out. And I'm going to place a piece of my designer paper right in the center of my crumb cake. This is my card front. Make sure you get that going the right direction. And you just want to place that right in the center. And then here, we're going to just pop up our frame with some dimensionals. I'm using the big ones because we are popping up a large area. And I'm going to go ahead and just put one on each side. This is a super quick and easy card. Not a whole lot of pieces, but it's really pretty and elegant. So I'm just going to center this on our card front that's going to pop up with that kind of window in the background. And then I have, I've cut out a white circle. We're going to stamp a sentiment using Blackberry Bliss. And this says, wishing you so much joy on this special day. So this could be for birthday, wedding, any occasion. It could even be Mother's Day if you want. I didn't stamp that very well in the middle, but that's okay. That's okay. What am I doing? I'm going to do a birthday card using my other sentiment set, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I always need birthdays. Okay. Put that Blackberry Bliss away. Make sure we don't have the ink on our fingers. I had already put adhesive on it. I was going to decorate the inside, and now I'm going to have to try something else. Hold on a second. Let's get a Post-it note. Got a little half a Post-it note. I'm going to put this right here just to cover up my cardstock. Let's pull this back out because I said I was going to decorate the inside. I'm just going to do, I've got this image right here. I'm just going to do some flowers coming up. Ooh, cute, 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 cute. Love it. Let's do our envelope too. You don't always have to use the whole stamp. Just use part of it. Cute. Okay. Let's put that somewhere safe so we don't have accidents. Okay, now we're going to pop this up as well. Let's grab a couple of dimensionals. I think 2 should be plenty. You could do 3 if you wanted. And then I'm going to put that right there so we still see all that beautiful flower in the background. And then I have a couple strands. This is our wavy trim. Now this is not in the new catalog, but I think this is going to be carried over in an online exclusive department. And you can get 2 strips out of a strand of this. You just pull it apart. And then it's curly, which is really sweet. And I am going to just thread it. And I could have done this before I attached my, attached it. Hold on. I should have done it before I put it down. But you know, sometimes I just think I need to make life a little harder on myself. And it's okay. It'll fit under there. Let's get it under there. All right, come on. There we go. Nothing like making it harder on yourself. Okay, we're going to tie a bow. This is a nice long piece so I can get a nice pretty loopy bow. And because I stamped this over to the side, I'm going to tie my bow over to the side a little bit, and that'll come in and kind of cover up some of our blank space that we have from stamping it on over to the side. Looking for my ribbon scissors, and I want my tails long but not too long, not too crazy, so we'll trim those a little bit. And then we're going to grab we have these beautiful purple fine shimmer gems that come in 3 colors of purple. And so for class, I've kind of divided them up into the 3 colors. So I do 1 of each color on each of the cards. So, or I do 1 color on each card, not 1 of each. All right, so let's grab, gonna grab 1 here. I'll grab a small one, and because I stamped it way over on this side, I'm going to put 1 down here too. Fill up that little blank space. Okay, that is it for this card. Isn't that beautiful and so simple? I love this. And then we have a gorgeous envelope to go with it. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. We're going to work on our next one. Let me put that back in that right basket for tonight. Okay. This is our next card. We're going to do a little bit of coloring on this one. And I'm using Crumb Cake for my card base. I have 2 pieces of white. So the larger white I'm putting on the inside. This one we're going to put on the front, but first we're going to adhere some designer paper. And you could use any of the floral patterns on this. I think I'm going to put this on the bottom. Let's see. Put that one with the borders even, and then I'm using this plaid one because I love it so much. Put this on the top. Might overlap that just a hair. Just making sure my borders are pretty even all the way around. Okay. Then I have some of this ribbon. This is in the annual catalog. I've cut 2 pieces. This comes in a ribbon pack with real red, and this will be leaving at the end of next month. And I've used all my red, and I had a lot of this left, and this goes perfectly with this card. So my goal is to use up as much product as I can. So if you want some of this ribbon, now's a good time to get that. All right, let's do a little bit of stamping. So I'm using Memento on this one, and we're going to use this fun little teacup image. I'm going to stamp this right here. Isn't that beautiful? And then for the inside, because the front of this card, I'll show you the card, doesn't have a sentiment. It could be for anything. And let's see. Overjoyed for you in this new journey. That's not what I want. Let's do this one. It says, you make every day a little brighter. I like that sentiment. So we're gonna stamp this right here. All right, and then let's, want to decorate, do some decorating as long as we're stamping. Let's clean that off. And let's use a purple. I'm going to use, let's pull lavender. And let's just stamp this so we don't have to color twice because I don't like it. I'm just going to stamp a little bit of my teacup right there. Just like that. And we're going to do that on our envelope too. We'll just stamp the whole thing on the envelope. So you can do whatever, however you want to do it. You could color that. You know me, I don't like to color that much. So if I can avoid it on any other piece, I will do that. Okay, but we are going to color a bit. So I'm going to color the cup with my crumb cake. So we've got dark. Let's make sure that's dark and dark. That's dark. I have so many dark crumb cakes. Okay. I'm going to color my little T in there dark with a little bit, wherever I'm going to have some shading, I'm just adding a little bit of the dark crumb cake. Right there. Okay. And we're going to finish coloring in with the light crumb cake. Just on our cup. Then we can come in and do a little blending if we want. Find a little bit of the cup over there in the corner. Okay, I'm going to use my smaller tip to do the handle and a little bit of the blending over here. So tip is really more for the blending part, the hard tip. All right, now we are going to color a flower using the Highland Heather, which is the color I did on the inside of my card. So I'm doing the dark just in the center, and then we'll do the light to fill in. Oh, let's use our other tip. Coloring should not take too long. It should be very quick. Okay. And then I am just using, what color is this? Light shaded spruce to do my leaves. I'm not even going to worry about shading my leaves. They're very small. And I don't think they need too much attention. All right. Let's finish assembling. We'll get the inside here, and then we can adhere this down. And then this we're going to top up with a few dimensionals. Let's see, we'll do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Put that right there. This card could be used for any occasion. I'm going to grab this other piece of ribbon and we're just going to tie a knot. I'm not doing a bow. I'm just going to do a half a knot, and then as I'm pulling it, I'm going to kind of flip it over so I have this nice piece right here in the middle. And that makes a little prettier knot right there. All right. Not pulling it too tight either. I want it to be pretty. And then we're going to grab our these are the lightest purple gems, and I'm just grabbing a large one, and I'm going to put that right in the middle of my flower, and that is ready to go. Okay, that's going to go with our envelope right there. Beautiful for any occasion. All right, here we have our last card. Okay, I'm using the Highland Heather cardstock on this one. So I've cut it 4 1/4 by 11. Then I have 2 pieces of basic white that are the same size. So one's going to go on the inside, one is going on the front. I'm just looking for my sample so I can see what I am doing. Where's my sample? There it is. Okay. I've got some more of that trim that I used from the wavy trim on the first card. I'm going to adhere this designer paper to one of the whites. Okay. We're going to adhere this to the front. Then we're going to do some stamping. Make sure your flowers are going the right direction. That's right. It always helps when things are going in the right direction. Okay, now I have my inside. This is the focal point on the front, and then we have our little tag. So let's stamp on the front first. And I'm using this fun little nest and egg image. Make sure we get this inked up well. That looks good. This is going to be a little baby card. So I'm stamping it up near the top. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to stamp my eggs on the bottom of my card, the inside of my card. And then for my envelope, let's just go ahead and do that. And stamp my eggs over on that side. So we're just getting a sneak peek of the inside of the card. And then for the inside sentiment, I'm going to do overjoyed for you in this new journey. That will be perfect for, oh wait, that's going to go on the front. I'm going to emboss that, so let's get rid of that ink. On the inside, I have congratulations. Okay, that's better. Let's do that in black. Not sure that's straight on my block, but we're going to just go for it. Okay, inside is done. And then we're going to stamp this one with a Versamark. So we only used a few colors of ink on our card class today, so you don't need much. You could even use black here or purple. You don't have to heat emboss it, but I thought it looked real pretty. Really pretty with the white powder on it. I did not use my embossing buddy, so let's hope that this is going to come out well. Grab that. We'll put some white powder on there. Okay, that looks good. All right, I'm shedding here. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Okay, we're going to heat this up real quick, and then we're going to do just a little bit of coloring, and then we'll be ready to assemble. Okay, my friend Kathleen gave me a tool to hold this in place, which I do not have out, so I'm just going to use this here. Okay. All right, let's do a little bit of coloring. We're going to use our crumb cake. I'm just going to do a little bit of dark crumb cake, kind of in my shadowy area, and then just in a few places kind of around the nest. And then we'll fill it in with the light crumb cake. And you can go outside the lines if you want. They're sticks, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I might just do a little bit kind of coming out. Bring some of that fun color there. All right, I'm going to use my Highland Heather blends. I'm just going to do a little bit on some of the eggs with the dark, and then let's fill in with the light. Leave a little bit of white in the middle. We are going to Wink of Stella these up. Make our eggs glittery because it is a fun little baby card, so we want some cuteness. And then I'm going to use my small tip of this green. I'm just using the same green, Shaded Spruce, which is a color that coordinates with the designer paper. It's that green we saw. All right, I'm going to try to see where the leaves are. I've had a watery eye the last few days, so I'm not seeing the best out of it, but it's okay, because we went out of lines with our nest. It's okay if we go out of the lines with our paper, or with our green. I'm not going to color that. I'm just going to leave it as is, but that's always a fun option if you want to color. I'm looking for this, which is right in front of me. Okay, right there. And then this, we are going to, I'm going to do this before I glue it down this time. Grab our fun little wavy trim, or parts of it. It's very long, which is good, because we're going to wrap this around and tie a fun bow with it. I tie my bows upside down because for some reason they always look upside down if I don't. So if I just start with it upside down, then they come out okay. All right, I want that loopy, but I want it tight around the back. So let's just use a little tape to make sure it's tight in the back and won't slide anywhere. Okay, cut off our extra over here. Cute. Let's grab some dimensionals. We'll go ahead and put one over on each side. I've made a mess out of my workspace today. That's okay. Oh my gosh, look at those little shiny eggs. So cute. All right, let's grab 2 more dimensionals. We're going to pop up our little sentiment, and this this stitch rectangle is in the die set that goes with this. So that is perfect. And then we're going to grab our last color of, these are kind of the medium shade. Let's grab those. And let's just put a couple. Let's put maybe one up here, and we'll do a small one, maybe down here, You know, you can put them wherever you want. I think 2 is plenty on that card. Isn't that adorable? What a cute, elegant little baby card. It's cute for a shower or for whatever. You know, I'm going to break down and I'm going to color these. I'm not going to color the envelope, but I'm going to just do a very quick color on the eggs because I feel like it just needs it. So I'm going outside of my, you know, coloring comfort zone here, people. But it's not a big area, so it's okay. Even though I can't see real well today, we're gonna go for it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Cute. Yep, that's good. Wink of Stella. Sirens going off in the background here. So pretty. So, so pretty. I might color the envelope. We'll see. I'll have to think about it. Okay. Clear everything out. Let's see our cards. So we've got, look, you can put those gems wherever you want them. So you'll get, of course, 6 envelopes. And, oh, pardon my arms. And a kit for 6 cards with an order of $30 or more. And if you spend $50, I will send you a pack of embellishments. So I hope you enjoyed today's cards, and I will see you on Saturday. All right, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.